Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how you can use sticky notes for brainstorming. I've gone to a website called Notely, at note.ly, because currently I don't have any sticky notes at home, I'm embarrassed to say, and we're in isolation because of COVID-19. So we just do the best we can with what we've got, and I've found a sticky note program online. Of course, if you have real sticky notes at home, you can use them, or if you have a sticky note program on your computer. Back many years ago when I owned a Mac, I actually had one of those programs, and I don't know if they still ship with the Mac by default, but you can certainly use any form of sticky notes that you have. Now, why do we want to use sticky notes? Well, sticky notes are fabulous, so I'm just going to create one right now. And with this sticky note, I can write an idea on it. I just want one idea per sticky note. Now, if you're using real sticky notes, you would use a marker, preferably a Sharpie. Sharpie, I'm not doing a product placement here, but it's a good thickness so that people can see it from a distance. And if you're working in a team or a focus group, you usually want a few people to be able to read it from, say, standing a meter away. It also forces you to only put the smallest idea on one sticky note. 10 words maximum. Don't start writing lists. Don't start putting dot points. What we want is one idea. And what we're working on today is brainstorming ideas for pages on our website. So the first one I'm going to do is the home page, of course. So I've got my sticky note, which is home page, and you can see I can move that around. And so I want to start thinking of every possible page I could put on here. This is not a time to censor yourself or to think, oh no, that's a silly idea, I won't put that down. In fact, we want as many pages as possible at this stage. If you were doing this as a focus group with your target audience, you would do the same with them. You would give them 5 minutes, and that's what I want you to do with the first task. 5 minutes, and keep making these sticky notes and write down what page they will be. And you see how I'm putting just one word per sticky note. I can do two of course. I can say about us, that's 2 words, or contact us. And I'm going through all the potential pages I could have on my website. Now, round about now, I might be thinking, what else could I have? And let's pretend I'm doing a cafe website. Well, let's have a look. Menu would have to be one. So we've got another one. And maybe I'll have a separate page for breakfast menu. Maybe I'll have another page for, we'll do lunch, of course. We'll do dinner. Do another one, maybe afternoon tea. Now, here I'm kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas. How many cafes would actually have afternoon tea as a separate page on the website? But the important thing is you're just getting those ideas out there. We set 5 minutes for the brainstorming time because around the 2.5 minute time, that's when you actually run out of ideas. And this is a terrific task to do when you're brainstorming ideas for, say, okay, what designs can we come up with to help the homeless in Melbourne? And you start brainstorming and you come up with the most obvious things first. And after a while, you run out of ideas, and that's when you start getting creative. Now, when it comes to these web pages, that's when you start moving beyond what you already had as your predetermined ideas. That's when you start getting creative. So what I want you to do now is set a timer for 5 minutes. Go to an online timer if you need to. Set your watch, I don't mind, but you need that 5 minutes, and be strict with yourself. Start typing up more ideas. So maybe I've got a page on allergies. Maybe I've got a page on vegetarian, if I can spell, and vegan stuff. I'm just coming up with as many names as possible and getting those down. So I want you to go out and do that now. And then in the next video, I'll show you what we do next. Now, if you're doing this not digitally, if you're doing this on sticky notes, like real sticky notes, make sure you take a photo after you spread them all out as well, okay? Terrific. Good luck. I'll see you in the next video.